Hello, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about a 100% wool yarn. This is the Cascade 220 Superwash Wave. So it can come in variegations and it can come in stronger variegations than others. I believe this is the springtime color. So it is a worsted weight. It's more on the light worsted side. It is 100% wool. And it is superwash, like the title says, which means that it does have it's it's soft, it's airy, but it's a bit scratchy. And one thing that I'm kind of finding out as I'm doing these reviews and deep diving into them a little bit is that scratchiness usually comes from a lack of lanolin, and that usually happens from the superwash treatment itself, which is interesting. Um, it has a mild smell. It's not too strong. After it's worked up, it does become a little bit more scratchy to my touch. But I'm used to comparing this specifically to the regular Cascade 220 that is not superwash. And that one definitely has a much softer feel after it's worked up compared to this one. It is still soft. Um, it's just a very slight difference between the two. And if you have any kind of textual um, issues, I would say that you should get a little swatch made up, a 5-inch swatch, and see how your body reacts to it in terms of its scratchiness if you're going to wear it on your body. I make stuffed toys. They're not necessarily going to be like rubbing against your neck or your shoulders, for example. It has a short to no halo, and it has pretty good stitch definition. You can see on this little whale that I did here that you can see the stitches pretty clearly. Everything looks pretty nice and even. The colors are pretty nice too. Because this is the springtime mix, the colors kind of like they cancel each other out and they mellow together. So while you have one color be very strong on the single strand, and then the other strand next to it is not quite as strong and has kind of like a striping, very small, like candy cane striping effect. They can mellow each other out, and it looks a bit more, almost more muddy than it does whenever it's in a ball form. So it's a really interesting mix. Would I recommend this yarn? Totally. But that's because I really like the Cascade 220 and the Baroque Vintage. I like that light worsted feel. I think it makes a very good toy without being exactly a DK weight or a lighter weight yarn. It's also pretty affordable, so I totally would recommend it. All right, that is all from me. Bye.